Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Soft Brown and my channel is Through Soft Brown's Eyes. In today's video, I would like to budget the second paycheck of June. I almost didn't budget for it, but since I hadn't started working on July yet, so I said let me just go ahead and do the last paycheck in June. So I got paid on June 19th. Actually got paid on June 18th because the 19th was Juneteenth and all banks were closed. But because I get paid a day earlier, well 2 days earlier, I got paid on the 17th. But we are going to act as if I got paid on June 19th. So we are not going to do the budgeted amounts. We're just going to do the actual. And on this paycheck, we are going to budget $1,675.94. I have no other income. I am a single income household. It is just me. I have 4 adult children that do not reside with me. They reside in the state of Georgia. I am in the state of North Dakota, and I am trying to make my way back down south. It's tough, y'all. It's tough. I'm having a hard time finding employment that will accept the rate of pay that I am making now. Everybody wants to put me lower, and I'm not going any lower than what I'm already making. So if that is going to have me in North Dakota a little bit longer, that's what it's going to have to be. I'm just going to have to start saving up most of my money. So we're going to go ahead and jump right in. Like I said, we're budgeting $1,675.94. In this paycheck, we are going to account for rent. And you guys, my rent went up. But mind you, it only went up $25. You can't beat that anywhere. I hear stories where people's rent are going up $100 and $200, $300, and mortgages going up as well. I mean, so I'm not too upset about having to stay here longer than I anticipated, but I do want to get out. So in this paycheck, we're going to allot $584, and this is for July's rent. I normally break my rent up in 2 payments. July is a 3-month, I wish, is a 3 paycheck month for me, and we will use that to my advantage. Next, we are going to allot for Chase Extra, which was my last debt, which was my last credit card. I had been allotting $300 per paycheck to pay off this last credit card. It is my last debt, and I am so happy. Next, we are going to allot for Apple One, which is $20. We have AT&T, which is $65. I break up my AT&T bill as well. I am going to allot for $50 coming out of my paycheck, going straight into my emergency fund. I also allot $25 for a savings transfer that comes from my checking account to a savings account. Then we have my gas bill, my electric bill, and I'm going to allot $70. My electric bill never goes over $70, and I think for this month, I think it's actually $53, but I'm still going to allot the $70 because I usually at the end of the pay period, I normally take whatever extra that is left, because I round up all my dollars. Whatever is left, I normally take it out of my account and put it towards savings. Then we are going to allot $30 for a car wash. I actually started a car wash subscription because I don't have a way. I live in an apartment, so I don't have a way to actually wash my car. And that is going to be all for the fixed expenses that I have. And so we'll total that up. I'm going to be $584 plus $300 plus $20 plus $65 plus $50 plus $25 plus $70 plus $30. And that is a total of $1,144. And we're going to subtract that from $1,675.94. Gives me a balance of $531.94. Alright, so we're going to bring that down. $531.94. We're going to allot for groceries, gas, myself, household, miscellaneous, and eating out. Groceries, we are going to allot $75. I bumped up groceries to $75 from $50 just because sometimes there's been times where I see something while walking around in the grocery stores. I would see something else that I'd like to get, so I decided to just bump it up to $75. Gas is going to stay at $50. I give myself $20. Household gets $10. Miscellaneous gets $10. And I give myself $25 for eating out. I normally don't eat out until the end of the week, so $25 last. I kind of break it up in two. Okay, so then we're gonna have, let's see, we're gonna add that up. And that is a total of $190. We're going to subtract that from $531.94. Gives me $341.94. And we're going to bring this up to our savings and sinking funds. So I have a couple of mandatory sinking funds that I stuff every pay period, no matter what. Since I have $50 going towards my emergency fund automatically, and I just wrote that there just thinking about it. Because I normally have $50 going to my emergency fund automatically, if I'm short on some of the other things that I want to stuff, I will skip the emergency fund because it's already getting the $50. But my mandatory sinking funds that I try to stuff every pay period is emergency fund, emergency travel, PTO, retirement, and family binder. Emergency fund, I normally do $25. Emergency travel gets $20. PTO gets $25. Your retirement gets $25. And family binder gets $97. The family binder, if there's anyone new here, I stuff for myself and my grandkids and my youngest son, and also I try to help out with back to school, and I set up an account for the kids emergency fund. So that is all included in the family binder. So we're going to add that up. That is going to be $192, and we're going to minus that from $341.94. Gives me a balance of $149.94. Then we're going to come down and we're going to stuff for month ahead. If you guys watched my last video, you saw that I am officially 1 month ahead in all of my expenses. That's included fixed expenses and variables. So because I'm a month ahead already, I've already started working on month 2, and there's one envelope that I've already reached the 3rd month. I'm not going to stuff that 3rd month. I'm just going to continue working on month 2. Then we're going to have savings challenges. I do the 52-week challenge, and I normally stuff 2 weeks at a time because I get paid bi-weekly. This pay period we are doing weeks 29 and 30. And these 3 are the mandatory savings challenges that I try to do. If I don't do anything else, because I have other savings challenges that I do, but if I can't, and you know, I didn't bring in as much as I thought I would, I just go ahead and these 3 are the main ones. So we'll go ahead, and since we have 149 on the calculator, I'm just going to go ahead and minus 80, 29, and 30. That's going to leave a balance of $10.94. And I think what I'm going to do with that is I'm just going to yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave the $10 there. Let's see, let's add this up. 80 plus 29 plus 30. That's 139. And that's going to be 1094, which we're going to bring that down there. So nothing else is going to debt, because you guys, this last payment right here was the Chase Extra. That was the last payment that I had to put towards my debt. I also took $700 from my emergency fund, and you guys, I am officially debt free. Every debt that I have is paid. I have one credit card that I kind of been using for like daily expenses, like from my variables, but because I have the money to just pay back that card. But you guys, I am officially debt free. So I'm going to give myself a round of applause if nobody else does, because this has been 2 years, 2.5 years, 2.5 years counting, and I am officially done. And I wanted to be debt free by the end of December of 2025, but that didn't happen because I switched my focus to getting my car paid off, and I did that by the end of December. And I came into 2026 with this last credit card, and as of June 17th, it is completely paid. All right, so now I'm going to just I'm going to do my cash envelope breakdown, and I will probably speed you guys up through this. All right, you guys, so I had a little hiccup because I forgot three of these sinking funds, but we worked it all out. So all in the end, we are going to be cashed up in $531, and that is going to, oh, I also decided to put the $10 to Dreams Do Come True. So we're gonna just put that here, and we're going to do $10. So the amount left over is actually going to be 94 cents. So that is the budget. I'll be cashed up in my next video. Again, we'll be cashed up in $531. All right, you guys, that is it. I want to thank you all for stopping by my channel, leaving comments, and I've gained a few subscribers, so that is good. I want to welcome all the new subscribers. If you come across my video and you haven't subscribed and you like my video, consider subscribing. I would love to have you join my journey. All right, you guys, thanks for watching.